Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Open the Book. This week's story is all about money, but is it? I wonder. Have a little listen, and we'll think about what it's about at the end. Let's open the book, and we're going to read Big Bags of Money. This is a story that Jesus told. Once there was a man with money, mounds of money, mountains of money, more money than you could ever imagine. One day, the man decided to take a long trip. So he called three of his servants together and told them what he wanted to do with the money while he was gone. The first servant was the hardest worker of them all. So the man said to him,
Here are 5 big bags of money. Use them wisely. We'll see how well you've done when I return. Here's the money.
the second servant was a hard worker too. So the man said to him,
Here are 2 bags of money for you. Use them wisely. We'll see how well you've done when I return.
but the third servant wasn't a hard worker at all. In fact, he was really rather lazy. He was too lazy to even show his face. The man just gave him 1 bag of money.
Use it wisely. We'll see how well you've done when I return.
So the man went away. And after a long, long time, he came back again.
Tell me,
He said to his first servant,
how did you get on? What did you do with my money?
Well, you gave me 5 bags of money. I put them to good work. I used them to do lots of good things. I made 5 bags of money more.
10 bags altogether. Well done. You showed me that I could trust you, and now I have put much bigger things for you to do. And what about you?
said the man with money to the second servant.
How did you get on? What did you do with my money?
You gave me 2 bags of money.
Said the second servant.
I put them to good work as well. I used them to do lots of good things. And look, I have made 2 more big bags of money.
4 bags altogether.
Exclaimed the man with money.
Excellent. And now I have a better job for you as well.
Finally, the man with money asked the third servant.
And how did you get on?
He asked. Well, the third servant hummed and hawed and looked at his feet. Well, sir, he said, I know how much you like your money and how disappointed you'd be if I lost it. And so I dug a hole and buried it in the ground. You gave me 1 big bag of money, so here's your money back. The man was furious.
Don't blame it on me,
he shouted.
I gave you that money to use, to put to work so that you could make more. And you couldn't be bothered. Stuck in a hole? If you'd taken time to stick it in the bank, at least I would have made a little bit of interest. Get out of my sight, you lazy man. You're sacked.
And he took that servant's bag of money and he gave it to the first servant. So off they went, the man with money and his 2 hard-working servants, off to bigger and better things. And the third servant, he was never seen again. He went off in search of another job. So, was that story all about money? Well, I don't think so. Jesus was telling his disciples and the people who were listening that God gives us all talents. He gives us all things that we're good at, and we have to use them wisely. If we use our gifts that we're given to hurt other people, or we don't bother doing anything because we're too lazy and we can't be bothered to do anything good, then God is not happy with us. He wants us to use what we have got to help other people and to help make the world a better place. Now, I have to tell you, we didn't have a third servant because it was all my fault. I was a little bit late coming on Zoom because I was so busy doing something else, I forgot. So I'm being quite honest with you. And I have to apologize because Mr. Udin was a third servant, but he had to go and do something else. And so that's a little lesson for us all, isn't it? Set an alarm when you have to do something important. But most of all, remember to use the talents that God has given us. And there's young Joseph now, just come in to see us right at the end. I think it's dinner time for Joseph. He's getting a bit hungry. So we're going to have a prayer now. And if you want to make it your prayer, you can say amen at the end with me. Dear God, thank you for all the talents that you have given to us. Some of us you've given sporting talents to, some musical talents, some artistic talents. Some people are good at maths, some people are good at telling and writing stories. There are so many different things that we are good at. Thank you for our talents. Help us to use them wisely and help us to use them to make the world a better place. Amen.
Amen.